Hello and welcome to Gina Moon. This is your new timeline reading for this week. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. That's where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can also find the link right below the extended in the same place. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right. Now, as I was tuning into your energy right before the reading, I feel like the cosmos is coming in, helping you make a decision about a situation here. And I feel like it's a decision here that can no longer be postponed, because I feel that there's something opening or about to open. So let's see, you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Right. Confirmation. Decisive energy here. If you see the number 4404, 444, the number 4, it's all about something here that has been up in the air, that's needing to solidify itself, right? There's some kind of solid energy coming through. Now, you have here none other than authority. See, there's this energy there. He looks like the emperor. Very similar to that. An authority figure. And it's a very masculine energy. It's an energy here that stares you cold in the eyes and asks you, where in your life have you been lying to yourself? Where in your life have you been postponing something that has been needed to be done, right? It's that authority figure. It's a very masculine energy, decisive energy there. We will see. Let's see how this is all playing out in your life right now as I tune into these frequencies here. Calibrating to yours. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below, letting me know how these readings all resonate for you. And of course, if you do enjoy the readings, give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You really help support me and you help support the channel. Thank you all so much for your likes, support, all that good stuff. All right, let's tune in. Let's see what's going on here for you. Okay, you could be dealing with the sign of Pisces, Taurus, Libra, I see coming through the reading. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, any of the fire signs. We will see what else comes through the reading. But for right now, these are coming through. Of course, it could be any sign of the zodiac. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading how it resonates. Of course, for a lot of you, it's going to be love, because that's just what comes up the most. But it could be career, family, friends, right? It could be happening in your, personal life with regards to your finances, with regards to your projects, your ideas that you have. We will see. Your health even. But you take the reading how it resonates for you. Remember, you can reverse the roles if you feel that they fit better that way. I have a lot of cross watchers here. That's why I'm saying that. But I will still read the energies how I see them fit. So right now I see that something here is not turning out in the way that you expected, right? There's a little bit of a disappointment. And I feel that this disappointment here is causing you to feel a little bit sad, a little bit kind of like, shouldn't have done that, right? Why did I do that? But you didn't know. You didn't know better, right? You were going through an experience here where you were learning. And I feel like there's some kind of a learning lesson there. I still see that there is a sign of hope. But you're not looking at it that way right now, right? There's a possibility for something here to harmonize in your life, whether it's in this situation or in a new chapter. We will see. But I do see that on your side, this is affecting you emotionally, right? For some of you, you have right now your feelings blocked off or closed off. There's some kind of emotional closing off on your side. For some of you, excuse me, this could be affecting you in such a way where You could be feeling a little bit of resentment, a little bit of, maybe there's no compromise. We will see, because your emotions are being affected. This outside energy that you are dealing with or soon to deal with, yeah, they're coming through as a little controlling, and there's a challenge here because there's a disagreement. Either the disagreement already happened, the argument already happened, but there's a lot of ego on their side. There's a lot of pride and ego, and more than anything else, this is kind of like a toddler throwing a tantrum who doesn't get what he wants, right? Or whatever she wants, he or she. But this argument is stemming from that. This person not getting their way. Either you try to set some boundaries, or you are setting boundaries with the authority figure here, and they're not liking it. Therefore, there's some kind of tension. We will see. But they're taking out their sword, right? You don't have your sword out. Your feelings are still there. They're taking out their sword. Either trying to convince you through their communication. There could be some manipulation, but this person doesn't care who they hurt, what happens, as long as their ego isn't bruised, If you did say something, you could have bruised their ego and they didn't like it, or they're not liking it right now. We will see when we clarify. But in the recent past, on your side, I see that you did take a step back. Because you had been trying, you had been giving, you had been efforting, and nothing was happening, so you surrendered. And in that moment of surrender, you found out a truth, or you were enlightened about something, or about this person. I see that there is something there with regards to a commitment. Either this person and you were committed, right? They wanted commitment, but their behavior, or their actions spoke of something different. But you did take a step back from a commitment, right? And I feel that, again, it's because you gained some kind of clarity. Now, right here, right now, you want justice, right? You want justice, and or there's something karmic here that is trying to balance itself out. And this outside energy, whether you're dealing with this person already or soon to deal with them, they're coming through as feeling like you give them everything that they've ever wanted. But could it be the fact that they feel that way about you because, you put in the work, you put in the effort, and therefore, yes, you represent wish fulfillment for them. But what is it that they're doing for you? Is it their selfishness just, that is showing up there? And you're showing up as, wait a minute, there's an imbalance here, right? We will see. But in the near future, again, you're taking a step back. You're taking a step back, but I don't see you fully giving up. You're stepping back to see if they'll finally, right, bring in something, prove something, or communicate something. But you still have your hand on that wand, meaning there's still interest on your side, right? There's still curiosity on your side. But what is it that they're really thinking over here? Because I see that there is determination on their side. It's a person who's very stubborn, like I said, ego-driven. In the near future, I see them not giving in, not giving up, and still, wanting whatever they want. I feel like it's a little bit of hard-headed behavior, right? They want what they want when they want it. But I see that you're no longer playing into this in the near future. For some of you, this could already be happening. And in the near future, it seems here like, again, they're not liking this new you, because authority here is saying there's a need for you to tap into your logic, tap into your self-worth, set boundaries, right? The authority figure here sets boundaries, tells it like it is. Let's start clarifying, because what I'm sensing here is that for some of you, there could be a missed opportunity. And there is a need here for emotional growth, but there's also a hidden truth, right? A hidden truth, because if you feel ignored by this person, neglected, they're not even looking at you. So I don't even see them ignoring you. I feel like this person is projecting their own fears, anxiety, insecurities onto you, and you're feeling ignored. But this person's got either their eye on something else, or there's repressed emotions. There's wounds there that they haven't yet healed. Let's see, because I feel that Spirit is hinting at particularly this person's next move. Their next move is going to determine where this is headed, because I see you taking a step back. You want balance. You want reciprocity. And there's a moment coming here that changes the whole entire direction, right? But knowing exactly what they're going to do, it's going to determine the highest path for you, right? Let's see. Let's clarify your energy first. Yeah, so on your side, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is, but there's an aspect of you that is not sure how to move forward, right? Because the moon here, it casts a shadow over the truth. And if there's a new beginning here or some kind of spark, I feel like the spark, you could think that it's gone, but I don't see that it's gone. I feel like it's like you've been holding it the wrong way. Okay? And I feel that there's a little bit of a shadow, like I said, being cast over this truth on your side. It's like you have repressed emotions. There's emotions there that you haven't yet dealt with, which is exactly why this is coming through as a little bit of a disappointment, you know? And at the same time, I feel like, yeah, it's because there's either a lack of commitment, a lack of consistency, and or this person not really being ready for commitment, not showing up with commitment. And for some of you, you're already a little bit confused as to, do you want to commit to this? Is this something that you want to commit to? Because if this person cannot show you something solid, how can you trust that? You know, you don't know, because how can you trust that? You can't blame yourself, can you? You know, if they're not showing up with something solid, sure, I can see why you don't know how to move forward. Should you move forward? Because I see here that there's a part of you that wants to throw in the towel. It's like you, at one point, you want success. You want this to go somewhere, right? I feel that you like the attention that at some point you were getting. But right now I see that you're not feeling that anymore. You're going into isolation, into introspection. You're not sure if a compromise is something that you would even be open to, because I see that there's a potential compromise that's coming. You know, because I feel that for you, the future does look powerful. Your ship's coming in once you take a step back. But does that mean that this situation is going to crumble because they're not liking you taking a step back, right? And I feel like the next part is going to surprise you, because what they're going to do next depends on how firm you hold that ground of you taking a step back, you know? So let's see. Let's clarify their energy, because it makes sense that you've been confused. And I don't feel like this is anything new. I feel like it's been building for quite a while, you know? But now it's like the moment where fate is coming in. Look at this, fate coming in, and it's cracking something open. Lovers. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Doesn't have to be. But this is exactly where the story shifts, because on their side, they're avoiding making a decision. The decision here that the universe is already making for both of you. Right? And I feel that there is, for some of you, some kind of a disconnect. Either this person has been acting uncommittal, but at the same time, look at them. I told you, something here is hidden. They're holding some kind of secret. And that's why Spirit keeps hinting, watch their next move. That's what will determine the outcome, right? And I feel that on your side, yes, it feels like it's a little bit faded, but at the same time, look what's underneath this one. The Devil. Something toxic here. Either this person is a narcissist, they're controlling, they are self-sabotaging. This person could be involved in some kind of toxic behavior, wanting to control you, wanting to keep you stuck in some kind of a situation there. There could be temptation. There could be temptation also showing up for you. But I feel like there's definitely way more to the story because, again, like I said, the reason why authority is coming through for you is because there is a need here for you to set some boundaries, set some standards. And there's something here saying that this person does want some kind of a new beginning, right? But there's a part of them that is approaching it in a very foolish kind of way, And that's where this connection here, it's being tested. It's not just about emotions, it's also about, can this person really ground this fantasy, or will it remain in fantasy land, right? I feel like this person does have some kind of an emotion, but what kind of emotion is that? Because here, I'm not seeing exactly how they feel. I mean, yeah, sure, they feel like you are their wish fulfillment, but this is not saying what they bring to the table for you, because you still want balance, And what is that truth that they're keeping away from you? What is that truth that still needs to be revealed? I feel like something wants to harmonize here for sure. But is the harmony here coming from them finally revealing that truth and you finally saying, you know what, I'm stepping back? Or is the you stepping back before? Does it happen before? And then the truth comes out? Because, let me clarify that. We're going to have to go deeper in the extended. I feel that we're just touching on the surface with today's reading, And there's a part of this where fate is not letting this go just like that. I feel like the path ahead isn't yet set in stone because you're still taking a step back, but I still see them fighting for some of it. I still see them fighting to keep it the same, which is the Devil that we just saw, And there's a part of this energy that says that this person could want some kind of security, but they're not knowing how to build it. Like, they're not doing anything to build that, Let's clarify this. Yeah, they're not doing anything. I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like this person's either in and out, or they're even quiet right now. In the near future, I feel like this person could even be... It's like if you take a step back, right? I see them fighting for something that they want, like the push and pull here happening, right? Because they want They want to have control, but at the same time, they do feel passion for you. There's that passion there that's showing up. I feel like for a lot of you, there could be an apology coming in the near future, right? If you hold your ground, but at the same time, how honest is that apology? Lies, deceit. Because I see that there could be a tendency where if you step back too soon, there's a possibility for this person to not really reveal the truth. If this already happened and it's happening right now, I'm sensing that the reason why there's a part of you that is blocked off emotionally and is like feeling a little bit sad is because there's some kind of truth here that they're kind of running away from, like moving on from something. But they're not really moving on. Look at them. They're thinking about it. They could even be, if there's no contact, I still see them holding on. So we're going to take it to the extended, because what I'm sensing is happening here is that this is calling for some kind of boundary on your side, but it may not be easy for you, right, to do that. It may not be easy, because I feel like there's a part of this person that can be very convincing. It's like those people like, oh no, but you're amazing, but you're this, but sure, yeah, you are amazing, but it's like, okay, is that all that it takes for you to just settle into this? Because I feel like that the truth does want to come out. But because you're taking a step back, are you ready for that truth? We're going to see. We're going to clarify. So before we go into the extended, let's get one of these. For some of you, somebody here is money oriented, right? Or they're just, concerned about their own needs, their own wants. It says here, career driven. Love is on the back burner until they are financially stable. They're very money motivated. Whatever that is for you, we will see. There's a lot of money signs on this person's mind. Either this person doesn't feel financially stable, or they've been promising you something when they don't have that financial stability. For others of you, this person, love is on the back burner for them, and they're focused on other things. It could be money for some. But let's see, we're going to tune in deeper, because I feel that something wants to harmonize in this situation. And at the same time, there's something here that you're being enlightened about, For a lot of you, you have already been enlightened about the situation. I see that your energy wants something. Your energy is ready, but this outside energy, they're a little shifty. They're like resisting, or they're ego driven, But there's that moment here where everything starts to shift. Anyway, in the extended, we're going to dive deeper into the situation, into this person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from spirits if you want to check that out. The link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I've opened up my calendar. You can find the link right below the extended. Also, stay tuned, because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. You guys, it's truly an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. Some of you guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. I do recommend a few. One of them, her name is Pixie. She is amazing. Another one, her name is Zamara. You can see it on the screen here, their names. So again, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. That is up next. I'll tell you all about this offer. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. And I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. You guys, seriously, they've been around over 35 years, and they're one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, obviously, you guys all know that I do readings myself for all of you, but sometimes, honestly, it just really helps to get a different perspective from someone outside of my own energy when it comes to my personal things. And so I was really curious to know what they would tell me, and so I called them. I called one of their advisors just to get the clarity that I needed. And yeah, I was surprised to know that they gave me the confirmation and the clarity that I already kind of knew within me. What I love about their offer is that you can literally connect with as many advisors as you want during that time frame. You can either call them, message them, and read through all of the reviews to see which one you feel more comfortable with. Right now, they have an amazing offer for you, all of my loyal viewers. You get 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally like less than 20 bucks, you guys. Just click the link that's down in the description box below. I've also linked it in the first comment that you'll see down below as well. Or you can visit the direct website, trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that will be your code, Gina Moon. That's Gina with an E. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gina Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gina Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. Respect is non-negotiable. Red flags, those are warnings. You're not supposed to climb them. Who in the world told you that unconditional love means unconditional tolerance? To watch the full video, visit my new YouTube channel, Nova Sky Society. Link in description and pinned comment below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.